guys, today is Sunday, October 1st, and I still haven't posted the vlog for Friday, but I am gonna post it today. I just figured I'd start a new video now. I still need to make a thumbnail. I think that's why I've been putting off posting the vlog, but I actually just got some, I decided to spend a little bit of fun money and I got some gouache. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I got this off of Amazon. This is not sponsored. I am too broke to be sponsored by anybody. Not too broke, I'm too like irrelevant. Here's the little palette it comes with. I don't know why all of these, like they say, they have the gouache like lined out, if you see that. I don't know why, but maybe it's just part of the marketing, who knows? But it did come with 3 brushes, which is always nice. I always need new brushes. They're pretty nice. I needed some this size too. I have a lot of small brushes, but not a lot of big ones. But yeah, they're really big. Like these are fucking 30 milliliters. I'm not entirely sure how to keep gouache. I know that it's supposed to stay wet. This is a jelly gouache. So I'm a little bit afraid to like take the lids off. I know that you have to like spray them every now and then. Like you have to hit them with water. There's no instructions. I'm gonna put this over here though. The rest of my palettes. And I think I'm gonna crack these open and I'm gonna let you guys watch me pop them.
Howdy, howdy. So this is just me popping open all of the gouaches that I got. I was having an issue with a bunch of the paint sticking to the top of the lids, which I thought was really annoying. And I also just kept getting paint on my fingers. That was like a constant thing that just kept happening. And yeah, this is when I decided that I was just going to reorganize them because I already didn't like the order that they were organized in. I don't think there was any rhyme or reason to the order that they were put in. It really didn't seem like there was any sense. So I had some trouble with some of these. Some of these I would like fight to get off, and some of them I literally, and you'll see this later, I literally had to like get my pliers and like rip them off with pliers because my fingers were not doing it. So that looks like one of them. That looks like one of the ones that, yeah, do you see me struggle? I literally just set it down and was like, we'll come back to you. So I've already painted a little bit with this gouache. I show you that painting later in this video. I really like them. I forgot how much I liked gouache. I bought it when I was younger and I thought I liked watercolor a lot more, but I really do not. I really love gouache. It's like if acrylic and watercolor had a baby. Yeah, you see I'm hitting them with the pliers because even that one was like fighting me, even with the pliers. But oh my God, I love gouache. I might make an art video where I try to show like my process painting. That would be on my other account, but still, that'd be on my other channel. But this is me struggling, trying to figure out how the hell I was gonna line these up. But I actually like the setup quite a lot. I think it looks nice. And yeah, there it is. And here's the slower version of that. Yeah, I really love these gouaches. I ended up stirring them up and like getting, that liquid off the top. Am I talking? Here? I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm just going to keep voicing over because I don't see why I'd be talking. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, this was really fun and I love these gouaches.
Hey guys, today is Monday, October 2nd. It's 8:05 p.m. Today fucking sucked. I had EMDR, but it wasn't EMDR. We were still doing the intake. That was fine. And then I had an OBGYN appointment, a couple hours later. That appointment ended at 11 and then the OBGYN was 12:45. And I get there, my doctor was annoying. He's always annoying. And then I get out of the appointment and there's like two big semi trucks like being loud, and it was just really overwhelming. And then like I had to wait outside for over an hour in the heat because my rideshare service just was not sending anybody, even though I called them and was like, I'm out of my appointment, could you send somebody? And it took them an hour to send me a Lyft driver. They didn't even send somebody within their program. They like bought me a Lyft, which could have been done an hour prior, and I could have been gone in 10 minutes instead of an hour and a half. And it was hot out, and I was wearing stuff to like accommodate to my cold doctor's office. So I was very hot. I had ants on my leg. And I'm not mad at this man. I need that to be so clear. I'm not mad at this man. I'm mad at the circumstance. But this man, he was really old, and he looked like he just got out of surgery, and like he had a nurse with him, and he like stood up from his wheelchair a little bit, and because he made a sudden noise, I looked at him, and he throws up 2 feet away from me, 3 feet away from me. And I didn't even have the bandwidth to like process what just happened, so I just turned my entire back to him and walked away. And like, it wasn't like he wasn't by himself, you know, like I didn't just abandon this man who might need help. He, you know, had a nurse with him, and she was helping him. But, so I'm getting my thyroid checked at some point again, and I'm getting some hormone checked because of my menopausal stuff, because I went to the OBGYN's office because I'm having issues regarding my menopausal stuff, I'm pretty sure at least. And he said he's going to check this one hormone, and he's going to get my thyroid checked again, which I've had my thyroid checked so many times. It is not my thyroid. And if it's my thyroid, I will eat my fucking shoe. But so he's having that tested, and then I requested to have another ultrasound done, not because I want one, because I don't, but because last time they did it, they said everything looked fine, but they didn't know what part of my cycle I was in. I was just about to start my period, and everything looked fine for someone who was just off of their period, you know, like that first week after their period. So I said, I'd like to schedule an ultrasound, but I want to line it up with my cycle so that I'm just done with my period, like so that it's completely empty in there, it's whatever. And I need to go because my meditation thingy just started, so I'll be right back.
All right, so this is me building a table. I finally got a hold of that little dining set that I bought. It's just a little 2-seater. This is just going to be me putting it together. I was trying to bust it out in between support groups. Like I had a yoga class, and then I immediately had this class, or not this class. I immediately, like 30 minutes later, had another support group. So I was like, okay, I want to get this table done by the time that support group starts. I did not succeed. However, I was done very shortly after. That was me leaving my apartment and coming back. I did have to speed it up quite a bit because it was 45 minutes and I figured y'all did not want to watch all that. So I cut it down to 2 minutes with my little speed thingy. I had so much trouble with this part right here. I know I had trouble with the whole thing, but it was, relatively speaking, the easiest thing I've ever built. I always have such a problem building things, and I usually do something wrong at least once, and somehow I did not do anything wrong this time, which was really nice. And I was really surprised I got this done as quick as I did. I was really going quick. I really was determined to get this thing done because I did not want to deal with it longer than I needed to. I love this table. I eat at it every meal now. That was me signing into my support group. And then I think I did my intro there. I was done before I started my intro, so never mind. But this is me building the chairs. I was listening to other people's intros while doing this part. But it's me just putting the chairs together. The chairs are so uncomfortable. The chairs are really, I had to sit down for a second. The chairs were so uncomfortable. I need to get some kind of like thing to go, like a little chair cover, so that, because those back bars hurt so bad. I love this little table though. It's really nice. I eat at it every day. I think it's really cute. Yeah.
Hey guys, today is Tuesday, October 3rd. It's 3:58 p.m. and I'm sitting at my new little table. I'm sitting at that table that you guys just watched me build. My desk is right there. I really like this table. The chairs are uncomfortable, like as you can probably imagine. I am sitting on a pillow right now, but this back is awful. Like this bar right, no, it's this bar. This bar is like digging into my spine. I might get little chair covers, like seat covers, so that it isn't as insufferable. So I just ate lunch here and I was just watching some YouTube, and I think I'm gonna go back to my desk here in just a moment and start doing some work, because I need to work a little bit on stolen sunflowers. And yeah, I need to do a little bit of stuff. There's some things that I need to do today. And yeah, see where the day brings us. I'm looking at my vlogs, and I have 57 videos that I've posted. Vlogmas really fucked me up, man. I was posting regularly until Vlogmas. I need to get back on it with vlogging. I'm trying to, obviously. And I'm gonna start trying to post on Fridays, and then an art video on my other channel on Sundays. Anyway, I think I am procrastinating. I think I'm procrastinating right now, so I think I'm going to hop off the vlog, at least this type of vlogging. I'm gonna hop off of this, start doing my spinny wheel, and see what I should do. See what I need to work on, get off of this chair that's hurting my back. And I'll see you guys in a little bit.
3, 2, 1, go! Bloop!
Hey guys, today is, I don't know what today is. Wednesday, October 4th. It's 12:24 p.m. I have a yoga class here in a couple of minutes. I might not do it. I'm a little eepy.
But I also might do it just because I know that it's good for me and that I need to do it. And that if I don't do the yoga class, I will not do anything today, exercise-wise. Man, but I'd have to get my freaking mat out, and I don't want to get my mat out. And I have to wipe it. I might just skip it. I am really sore today. Like, I'm physically really achy. And I think it's from all the floor yoga because, like, a lot of them are, like, old people yoga because I'm doing this stuff through Humana. And it's, like, a lot of it is laying on the floor and, like, using the floor to massage yourself. But I'm really bony, so using the floor to massage myself kind of fucking hurts. And I have bruises on my back, but I mean, it feels good. It feels good when it's happening. And then like, I'll get up and like the next day I'm like, wow, I'm sore, but I might not do it today. I guess I maybe need a break anyway. I'll meditate later, but I think I'll just skip my yoga. And what one's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Zumba. How about this? Let me see what the website has and pick like a stretching one, like an express. All right, so I'm looking at the express classes and I'm trying to see what there are for today at some later point of the day. What groups do I have today? I just have one at 4 to 5:30. So anything before 4 and then after 5:30. I want an express. That one is not express. Ooh, I know this one's an hour, but I love her. Especially because I'm doing her. There's a yin yoga that I really like and a mindfulness meditation that she does. And I really like both of them. And they're 7 to 8. And then the meditation is 8 to 8:15 to 8:30. Yeah, I really like that one. I know it's an hour, but it's really easy. It's like really, plus like it'll give me time to wake up. I woke up late today. I went to bed really late last night. I went to bed at like 5 and I haven't done that in a really long time. So I'm just really tired. I'm just gonna do that one later today. And I actually need to, like while I'm thinking about it, my doctor wanted me to go to like a Quest Labs to get my, to get blood work done. Can I like make an appointment? I kind of want to see if I can make an, okay, yeah, you can make an appointment. While appointments are encouraged. Okay, I'm not doing it today. I would rather like explode than do that today. What's Monday? Do I have any appointments on Monday or support groups? There's nothing on Monday, and I wish I wrote it down somewhere right here, because I know I have it on my fridge, my advisor appointment. I'm gonna make an appointment at LabCorp so that they can just get me. Yes. Only support group I have on Monday is at 8, so I'm going to choose a date and time. Monday's the 9th. Yeah, Monday is the 9th. It surely is. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and do 9:45. Let me write that down. I don't have my ID. I don't have my I don't have my health insurance card right here. Do I have it over here somewhere, or do I have to dig around in my purse? I think I have to dig around in my purse, y'all. It's the last thing I wanted to do. All right, I'm gonna put it over here, perhaps, mayhaps. Because I know I have 2 cards. I just don't know where the second one is. All right, I guess I do have to dig in my purse. All right, card acquired. I don't think I have, I don't have the group number, I'm sorry.
Yes, you can send me messages. Self. Yep. Yep. Create appointment. Okay, so this is at 9:45. They want me to show up at 9:15. Oh no, that's for check-in. I'm not doing that. All right, then we're gonna go to Motive. Oh my God, we're gonna go to Motive Care. I should schedule both of my rides too. Hang on. Because I have an appointment for an ultrasound like next month, and I'll forget. I never remember to schedule these appointments.
This part was legitimately so painful because I was just rambling while making these appointments. This clip was like 30 minutes long. Y'all did not need to see all this. You're welcome.
Hey guys, today is Wednesday, October 4th. It is 9:28 p.m. and I'm currently making some dinner. I'm making some chicken nuggets in this pan, and then there's noodles in that pan over there. I got out of my yoga class and my meditation class about an hour ago. I'm doing some laundry, and yeah, I'm getting things done today. I'm trying to make like a different dinner because I've been eating the same thing for like a week, and I probably need to not do that every single time I make food. Please stop popping at me. Please stop popping at me. I just want to turn my chicken nuggets. They're getting a little too dark on that one side. But there we go. All right. So, yeah, we're just hanging out tonight. I got everything all cleaned up right now. My desk, my little gallery wall that's in the making. I only have one painting done. Two if you count the mermaid right here. I have my little puck lights. You can kind of see them right there. I have them charging. I have all of them charging. I have 3 that just finished charging, and I plugged in the last 3 and the rest are all charged. I'm gonna wait until those are charged until I put them all back, because I have a bunch of puck lights like all around my desk so that I can like not have the big lights on. We hate the big lights in this house. I will do any and everything to not have the big lights on. This is my candle. She is now wickless because I've been using my little candle warmer a lot. And I love that thing. I cannot tell you how much I love my candle warmer. It was a very good $17. Yeah. So I did the math, and I need to open up, like, not emergency commissions, but like commissions to start saving up to move, because it's gonna be like $5,000 for me to get from here to Minnesota next year with all of my stuff. That's the thing. I want all of my stuff to come with me. I am not starting over again. I have done that thing where I just sell everything, leave everything behind, and then start over with like 2 suitcases or like a suitcase and a backpack. I'm not doing that again. I have built up my things. I have furniture that I really like. It's taken me a year to get the things that I currently have in this apartment. And I still don't have a lot. It just, the living room looks more filled out, you know? Like the living room actually looks like a living room a little bit because of the furniture. I'm not doing an empty living room again. That was so aggressively depressing, and it cost so much money. And the only way that I would do that and just start completely over is if I also saved up the money to buy furniture upon arriving. Like, but it's only $2,000 to move my stuff. And I guess if I could like debunk that all of my things together were less than $2,000, then I probably would consider just selling everything. And you know, getting rid of it and then rebuying it once I'm there. But I mean, I'm still gonna have to take stuff. Like, I'm still gonna need to bring stuff. Like, I can't just rebuy my books. Like, I guarantee that everything that I own, aside from a couple of suitcases, is a lot more than $2,000. So, because like a lot of this stuff is stuff that I've bought over the years. Like all of my books, a lot of these are art books, and art books are expensive. They're like $20 to $30 each. And then like I have a bunch of other books. I have like this thing. Probably this entire shelf included is probably like $400 worth of stuff. You know what I mean? Like between all of the books, between all of the decorations on it, and like I buy the cheapest options available. You know what I mean? Like if there's a cheap option that isn't like taking forever to ship to me, I'm buying it. I'm getting the cheaper version. And I just like I don't think I'm gonna rebuy everything. I really don't. I've put so much time into this apartment, so much time and money and energy into making this apartment something that I like. And there's still gonna have to be stuff that I need to replace. Like my window covers, I can't reuse those. I'm just gonna have to throw them out when I'm leaving here. Same with the window covers in my back door. I'm gonna have to rebuy new ones. And those on their own are expensive. They were $50 each for one panel. Was not $50 each, they were $25 each. One panel was $25, and one panel covered 1/4 of my window. For the window covers in the living room that you've seen, the Magnolia ones, they were $25 for each panel. I think I told you guys that when I vlogged putting them up. $25 for each panel. It took 4 panels to cover my whole window. The window covers alone were $100. You know, this whole area right here, the window, the curtains, the light, these lights, and then everything down here alone is probably $500. Just this corner, just this general area of the window in that, $500. I would bet money that that is how much all of that cost. I really think that it probably is in my best interest, money-wise, to just have my stuff brought back over there, or to have my stuff brought over there. But between moving costs, move-in fees, rent, utilities, turning on my utilities, Ubers to get around the city, etc., it's gonna be like $5,000 for me to get out of Florida, because I really do not want to I don't want to stay in Florida. One, the cost of living is too expensive for what it is. Nobody here likes me. Not in my apartment. I'm not like, my neighbors don't. I mean, my upstairs neighbor probably doesn't like me. But like the people here in my apartment don't hate me. Like I'm not a shitty neighbor, to my understanding at least. However, Florida's a red state. I am not a Republican or a conservative. I am a queer person who lives by themselves. And, oh, Jesus, I about dropped my phone. And being a woman by myself in a town that has a lot of crime, in a state that has a lot of crime, I don't feel very welcome, and I don't feel very safe. And I am trying to take the conservatives' advice and leave. But again, it's gonna be like $5,000. And the only way I would be able to do that is if I saved, I did the math, it was like $200 a month to save up. I don't have that kind of money. I don't have that. That is not money that I have every month. I am broke. I live check to check. So I'm gonna have to figure something out and like open a Ko-fi or something so that I can have that goal. And like I need to figure out like the numbers, like really make sure, and then like give myself a safety net in case something comes up, or in case there's like an unexpected charge or fee that I just wasn't thinking about. I'd probably make it $6K, like just to be safe, because I would rather have a little extra. I mean, I feel like this is everybody. I feel like I'd have extra money and then put it in savings if it's not used, than to be under and not have enough and then have to cut something important out, you know? But it's kind of looking like my food is getting to a part where I need to like flip it and switch it, so I will be right back. Or not at all, who knows, we'll see. Hey guys, today is Thursday, October 5th. My Fitbit's dead, so let's check a different device. Yeah, Thursday, October 5th. It's 12:52 p.m. I have a support group in like 10 minutes. I have one at 1. And so I'm going to be going to that. I have my candle warmer. I have my candle warmer on. I love this thing. I have another candle in the mail, so I might bring y'all with me when I go check my mail, because I'm gonna have to do that at some point, which I'm not excited for because I hate checking my mail. It's the worst thing ever. And it's because the neighborhood isn't that great. Like I see a lot of, like, it's not the people exactly. There's a lot of like stray dogs around here, and a lot of people get bit by these stray dogs, so I try to not go get the mail, you know? I'm gonna turn that on for you guys. So I try not to leave the apartment that much to check my mail because it's kind of freaky. So also I'm thinking about changing these curtains back to the sunflower ones. I really like the sunflower ones. I miss my sunflowers. I need to make a Ko-fi, so I'm gonna add that to my planner for today. So I did miss my meditation this morning because I woke up late because I didn't set an alarm. I didn't go to bed super late, but I need to plug my Fitbit in so that that'll charge. I didn't go to bed super late, but I mean, I kind of did. I went to bed at like 3 something, and usually, yeah, no, that probably is a normal amount of time for me to sleep since I went to bed at 3. I fell asleep, and the way that I fell asleep with my sleeping mask on my head, it like fell down over my face. And I woke up and I was like, I had to, like, I guess I just forgot to set an alarm. No, I just fucking passed out, and my sleep mask just happened to like come down over my eyes. Which I thought was really funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was really fucking funny. So I think I will edit the vlog tonight and then schedule it up so that it goes up tomorrow. I need to work on my style practice because I'm trying to change my art style. I really don't like it. It's too cartoony for me. And the best thing that I can like show you guys to kind of resemble something that I want to shoot for, but mixed with other styles, like I'm not just shooting for this style in particular, just something like this. And this is the closest thing to like a physical representation, so I don't have to like edit a bunch of artists up. But something like, there we go, something like this. I really like the folk look, folklore art look. I think it's really nice. I think it's really fun. I think it'll fit my story. I think it'll fit a lot of things that I'm doing. And I just really enjoy this kind of art a lot. Like it brings me a lot of dopamine and serotonin. And then also, like this art's really nice to me too. You know, like the vibrant color, but I really like muted art these days. And this is just stuff that I want to start incorporating into my art. So I've been playing with my style and trying to see like what would look good. So that's something else that I need to do today. I need to work on my style changes. I started last night, and I'm going to show you guys a little preview for it because maybe it'll be fun. Let me show you without my best friends in my server in the corner. So this is where I'm at. I'm not, ooh, God. I'm trying to hold it up so I could like lean over and show you guys. I'm not a big fan of the face. It really bugs me. It doesn't. I'm gonna try to trust the process and just hope maybe I'm trying to trust the process, guys. I know her head isn't built right. She's gonna get hair. I do really like how I did the hands, like with the little scratchies on the knuckles. I also really like the double lines in some places, which I thought was fun, like the double
to kind of make it look a little bit more sketchy in place, you know what I mean? Like to make it look a little less clean. Because I really like art that looks like traditionally, like it has a traditional sense to it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just like, I like this kind of stuff, like the cross hatching. But I'm not a super big fan of how I did the face, and it looks weird. So I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit more, and I'm gonna do that today because I started doing this last night when I was tired, and I'm hoping that by working on this with a not EP brain that I will be able to, you know, do a little better with this. All right, so this current list is, I need to do my storyboard. I need to make just one character sheet today. I need to edit the vlog. I need to do my style practice. I need to wash my bedding, which can be done while I'm doing other things because laundry is a pretty passive, you know what I mean? It's like a pretty passive chore. I need to steam mop my floors because I feel like it's that time of the week where I need to do a quick steam mop just to like refresh the floors and get them clean. I need to make that coffee. I need to do my Duolingo for the day. I need to read, make a reel, and meditate at some point today. That is my to-do list. A lot of these things are small things. I don't know if I want to do the character sheets until I have my style figured out. So actually, I am not going to do a character sheet today. And I'm actually going to cross that off of my week because now I think it's silly that I'm trying to do character sheets when I'm currently drawing in a style that I'm trying to change. So I'm going to instead add style changes to my work to-do list, and I crossed out character sheets for the rest of the week. I'm gonna add style changes to the rest of my planner. All right, there we go. So there we go. It is 1:10 p.m. I probably should join that support group now. Hopefully they're getting started. I'm gonna grab some brownies and I'm gonna join that group, and I'll see you guys sometime later today. Also, it is 1:11 p.m. Hey guys, today is still Thursday, October 5th, but it's 5:40 p.m. I did not make it to my Zumba class. I just ate lunch. I just ate lunch a little bit ago, and I felt like it would be really uncomfortable to go to a Zumba class at 5:30, considering I ate at like 5. So I did sign up for something else. I have like a gentle stretch from 6:30 to 6:45. It's shorter, it's easier to do. And then I have a meditation at 8 to 8:15. So that'll be something that I get to do as well. I'm still getting my exercise and my meditation in today, just later in the day. I mostly made the Ko-fi for moving. I just need to set up like prices and stuff and figure out my commission prices so that I can offload them onto Ko-fi and then all that stuff. There's still a lot of stuff that I need to do, don't get me wrong. Like, I still have a lot that I need to do. However, I'm gonna try to go to bed a little bit early tonight so that I can get up a little earlier tomorrow instead of at like 1, or I think I got out of bed at 1 today, which is a very, very late start. I mean, I know I go to bed late, but I don't like to, and I usually stop doing things around like 10. And if I'm not doing stuff at like 10 and I'm up until 2, then, you know, I'm like, that's like 4 hours that I'm just like not doing anything. So I still need to work on stolen sunflowers. I've been using my little spinner app to tell me things to do. And I have my laundry going. I still have to call the Social Security office and see if they can give me like an estimate of what I would be getting in Minnesota. And then call the HUD office and like tell them and be like, this is what I would be getting. Could you give me, like, am I gonna be able to transfer this over to a different state? Because I know that I can transfer within my state. Like I can be like, hey, I'm moving to Miami. Do you have a housing authority there that you can transfer me to? I'm gonna have to see, you know, what's going on with all that. I'm gonna have to see if I can even get with a housing authority in Minnesota virtually, because it's so hard to get a hold of them. So I might have to call a HUD office over in Minnesota as well and see anything about that. I actually was just about to edit this vlog. Oh, it's almost 6. My fucking stretch is at 6:30. I was gonna start editing this vlog, so if you see me in the next vlog, you'll know why. It's because I decided to video something else tonight. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. I know that a lot of people don't really watch my vlogs. I do really enjoy vlogging. I like kind of documenting things that are going on, things that are happening. I know that, you know, my vlogs are a little boring. Like I said, I don't really get paid to do these. Well, I don't at all get paid to do these. If I was paid, I would probably put a little bit more effort into them, but just because they're for funsies right now, I don't imagine I'll actually do much with them. Plus, like, I don't go anywhere. Even if I was getting paid, even if I ever did get monetized, I don't go anywhere. What am I gonna do extra? I mean, I guess I would like invest in getting cameras that like go, like getting like a camera and have it like go over my shoulder so you can like see me doing stuff. And I'd probably try to like, because I have really limited resources with camera angles. I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate you guys who watch my videos, even if it's just for a few seconds. I'm gonna be lame, and if you made it all the way to the end of this video, post some kind of emoji in the comment section, just so that like I can get a gauge on how many people watch my videos all the way through, or if they just click out after a few minutes. So yeah, if you watched to the end, leave an emoji. Doesn't matter what one, just leave an emoji. I'm curious. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.